Welcome guys, this is KLK Party Favors. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to design custom party favors in Photoshop. And I'm going to be using one of my chip bag templates. So I'm going to go to File, Open. And I'm going to show you what this template will look like once you purchase it. Okay, let's go to Chip Bag Package. And let's find the KLK chip bag template. So this template is what you will see when you open up your file in Photoshop. As you can see, it has the nutrition facts label here on the back panel. This is the front of the chip bag. Okay, this is one half of the back and this is another half of the back, and it's separated this way so you can easily design and know exactly where you are placing all of your digital art. Okay, so for this chip bag I am going to design using I know I always do LOL because this is just one of my favorites, guys. So I'm going to go to my LOL doll file. And what I'm going to do is pick a background. Let's see here. I'll pick something I wouldn't normally pick, just to play around with it. So when this background loads up, okay, this is what the background looks like. Okay, and I want that to go on the very front of my chip bag. So I will pull that over into my chip bag design. I can go ahead and close it out now. I don't need, because I only want it to fit on the front page of my chip bag. Okay, I think I want to stretch it out a little bit more. So I'll go to Edit Free Transform. I want to make sure I'm covering everything on the front. Okay, so now my two back panels, I want them to match this background that I have in the front. So what I'll do is go over here to Rectangle 2, and I am going to go down to FX. And I'm going to go to Color Overlay. That's where I'm going to change the color of one of those back panels. So I am going to click on that color, and I want to find a color to match this background. So it's really red, white, and blue. So what I'm going to do is click on this red color, and I'm going to click OK, OK. Then I'm going to go down to this layer for the other side of the back panel, and I'm going to go to Color Overlay again. Just follow the same steps I did the first time, and I'm going to click on that. This time I'm going to take this little ink dropper and I'm going to hit it on that red, so that tells the machine to take this color and move it over here as well. Okay, click OK. Now I want to find some LOL dolls. So what I'm going to do is go to my library. And if you don't have digital art, you can also go online in Google or any other search engine and type in the art that you're looking for. So if you're looking for LOL dolls, you'll go to Google and type in LOL dolls PNG. Okay, and so that means any digital art that they have pertaining to LOL dolls, it will come up. Okay, from there you can start searching for free digital artwork that you can download to your computer and use at your will. Okay, so I'm going to go over here in libraries, and I'm going to look for my LOL dolls file. Okay, here it is right here. I'll click on that. Now my different LOL files that I've already uploaded are in here. So what I'm going to do is just go down, and here are my dolls here. Okay, so I'm going to go down and find one that will match that red, white, and blue, and I think this doll will match perfectly. So I'm going to drag her in, and the reason you don't see her is because the layer is down here under the middle section. So what we have to do is take it and move it all the way up to the top. Okay, and then she will appear. So we have our doll here, we have our background done, and I'm going to go to my labels and see what I have. Okay, I'm going to click on that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I clicked too many times. So these are some of the labels that I have in my library. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag in this label because I want that to go at the top. The reason I'm pulling this in is because we have so many stripes here at the top. If I were to type in happy birthday or whatever, you're not going to hardly be able to see it because there's so many colors going on up here. You got red, white, and blue, then you got the stripes going, so it'll be hard to read. So what I'm going to do is bring this label background in, and that's going to help me get a much clearer background so that my words that I put in this design will be visible with no problem on the front of the chip bag. So what I'm going to do is go over here to the T for text, and I'm going to click on top of this label. I am going to type in happy birthday Carla. Okay, and I'm just going to pull it over and get it in the center of my label. And so now what I want to do is make the font bigger. So I'm going to take it to 24. Okay, 24 is good, but I'm going to have to make my label wider so that it will be behind the words. So I'm going to also change the color of those words. That happy birthday Carla, I'm going to change that. I want to make that white. Okay, and what I did was I just went and clicked on this nutrition fact background because it's white with this little ink dropper, and that lets the machine know that I want this color in my letters. Okay, because I'm on the layer for the happy birthday Carla. Okay, so I click OK. Now I have to go back to this label and make this label larger. Okay, because I have it too small, it's not covering up all of the letters. So I'm going to go to edit free transform, and I am going to spread out this label to where it will cover the entire happy birthday Carla. Okay, so I have all that in. Okay, just making sure everything is centered. I'm going to see if I can get that pink line to come back up for you in the middle. Normally, when you move it around, it will let you know that you're in the center by a pink line going right down the center of the screen. Sometimes it'll do it, and sometimes it won't. So I can kind of look at it myself because I've done so many of these chip bags, and I can see that it's centered. Okay, another thing I want to do, I want to decrease the size of my doll some, because the top of this bag is where the crimps are going to go, and I'm going to show you what I mean when I say crimps. It's those little ridges that are at the top and bottom of each chip bag. So the first thing I'm going to do before I do that, I am going to let me just go ahead and bring the crimps in now, and you will see that at the top here you're going to see ridges throughout the top. You see it? You can see it really good on the red. It's hard to see where the stripes are. Okay, so that kind of helps give you a realistic look of a chip bag with the crimps at the top, and the crimps are also going to be at the bottom. Okay, because we want the bag to look as realistic as possible. Oh, I didn't mean to move that. So let me go to edit, undo move. Okay, so that puts me right back where I was. So I'm going to click up here on the copy. I'm going to move it down here to the bottom. Okay, so now we have our crimps at the top and bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is make sure that my artwork is not overlapping those crimps as much as I can get it reduced. So I'm going to go to File, Edit, Free Transform, and I'm going to resize my doll. Okay, so I've made her smaller. Now what I'm going to do is go to this red background label here, and I'm going to pull that down, and then I'm going to go to my words, and then I'm going to pull those down. Okay, and what I want to do, I want to make this red label stand out a little bit, so I'm going to put a stroke around the edge of it. So I'm going to click on that layer, I'm going to go to FX, stroke, and I want to put a white stroke around the label. So since white was the last color I used, it automatically came up, and I can change the thickness of that, you know, as much as I want to. That is 20 pixel. I'm going to put 10 and see what that looks like. Okay, let me try 15. Okay, 15 looks good to me, so I'm going to leave it at 15. Okay, so with that, my words and everything is highlighted. You can read everything well. So now what I'm going to do, I want to work on the back of this bag. So what I'm going to do now is put a stroke around this nutrition fact label. Okay, I want that to stand out some as well. So I'm going to make that blue. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's nice, because that's making it really stand out. Okay, and since I have this little barcode down here that has the happy birthday, I'm going to do the same for that. So I'm going to do FX, stroke. Okay, and so all you do when you're going to add a stroke or something, just make sure you are on that layer and that is highlighted, and then you can go and do whatever you want to that layer. Okay, so as you can see where it says barcode, I am on the barcode right now. Okay, so I put that little blue stroke around that box. Now I want to put some wording for the guests that are going to this party. So I'm going to put thank you for making my day so special. going to do is right now this text is centered. So I'm going to keep it centered. I'm just going to reduce it and see what it looks like. So right now it's on 24. I'm going to move it to 18. Okay, 18 looks good. It's fitting very, very nicely on the back. Okay, so that's what I want. Okay, so guys, this is how easy it is to design a custom chip bag for a birthday party. Okay, it doesn't take much. You do have to know the basics of Photoshop. If you know Photoshop, then you won't have any problem creating these party favors. So all you need is the template, which is available for sale in my shop. The digital art, you can get that free, or you can buy digital art. Etsy is one of the top sellers of digital art. So anything that you are looking for, you can purchase it on Etsy and other places. Etsy is just my #1 place I go to for digital art when I'm looking for a specific character that I may not have in my file. You can also, through membership in KOK Party Favors YouTube channel, you are eligible at certain levels of membership to get free digital art each month. Okay, so it's up to you how you want to go about doing that. You have several options. Those are just some that are available to you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you decide you want to purchase the template, I will link it somehow. This will be my first time linking a video to a product in my store, so that's what I'm going to do, and that'll make it easy for you to purchase if you choose to. All right, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.